feel like when he graduates high school, I can start writing on the other two, pretty much. But this song, I wrote for Cash and about Cash, but there was a moment we were standing in our front yard, getting ready to leave. It was midnight. We were dropping him off at my parents' house, and me and Candace had to go, my wife, we had to go catch a flight down to Louisville because you could save $60. So, of course, you would drive to Louisville and catch a flight, right? That was the trip, actually, on the way back. We said, we're never doing this again. We're just going to pay the money and go to CVG. Life's a lot easier. Let's at least act like we got a little bit of money in life, you know? But Cash came up to me, and he put his arms around me. It was his freshman year, October. And he said, I don't want you guys to go. And then he stopped, and he said, in the front yard that I grew up in, with his arms around me, and he said, things are just moving really fast. And it just floored me, man. And I had to get on a plane and disappear for about 7 days. And I just thought about that the whole trip, what that meant, because he was starting his freshman year in high school. But he was wise enough to know that he needed some things to slow down. And I think there's a lesson that we can all still learn about that. And the second lesson of this song is, I don't care how you raise your kids, just please teach them to dream. Because at the end of the day, that's what keeps us all cooking. So y'all go check this song out. If you dig it, it comes out tonight at midnight. It's called Skinny Pedal on the Ride. I hope you love it.
Skinny pedal on the ride is gonna get you where you're going. Don't forget where you've been. And now and then you get caught in the middle and never pass on the double yellow. Don't always live with your tough side showing. Don't forget who your mama is and learning to let you go. One mile at a time. Sometimes you gotta go, run, fall in love, strike out on your own. But know that this old house is more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. Someday you'll push it too far. Someday you're gonna break down, and that day'll be hell of my heart. Sometimes you gotta go, run, fall in love, strike out on your own. But know this old house is more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. If you cross that line and lose your mind, find the dead-end roads, it's hard sometimes. You gotta go, run, fall in love, strike out on your own. But know this old house is more than wood and stone. You don't have to look back to know that you can always come back home. Sometimes you gotta go. Sometimes foot on the brake before you put it in drive. Skinny pedal on the ride. It's gonna get you where you're going. Don't forget where you